What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a great day. As you can see, we're back out in the garage working on the Road Glide once again. Got another Road Glide update for you guys. If you guys haven't checked out my last video, make sure you go check it out. I'll put a link in the description below. I'll also put it at the end of this video. We went ahead and removed the tri-bar on my 2019 Road Glide. So if you guys are interested in figuring out how to take that off, make sure you check out that video. I did a step-by-step removal process of that tri-bar. So along with that, as you can see, I took off the dummy pipe, or the ghost pipe rather, and then I installed a set of shorty or standard bags on the Road Glide. My 2019 special came with the stretched bags, as most of you may know, and I went ahead and got the standard bags because I want to go for more of the performance bagger look this summer. So I'm still keeping my stretched bags and the tri-bar just in case I want to go back to the stock look of the special with the stretched bags and the tri-bar. But for right now, for this summer, I want to try out this whole performance bagger look, and that's what's going to lead us into today's video. What we're doing is we're installing the Custom Dynamics Probeam LED filler lights here, and I'll show you more of that here in just a second once we remove the stock tail light and turn signal bracket with the stock plate frame. And I'm also going with the Custom Dynamics curved plate frame that uses the existing holes in the fender, and we're going to install that today along with the Probeam tail lights. Alright guys, so here's the two things we're installing on the bike today. These are the Custom Dynamics LED filler lights. Let's see if I can get some better light for you guys. These are the gloss black housings with the smoked lenses. You can get these in chrome and in red, but I wanted to go with the smoked look with the gloss black housings. So we're going to open these up, check out the directions, and install them on the bike today, as well as the Custom Dynamics turn signal eliminator kit. And I got the gloss black one with just the LED license plate light, not the turn signals, hence the reason why I need tail lights. If you want to go this route, you got to buy the tail lights and the turn signal eliminator kit, and these retail, I believe, $300. This retails like $199, I believe. I'll leave a link in the description below to both of these with part numbers to let you guys know if you guys are interested in doing this to your Road Glide. Alright guys, so I went ahead and took the seat off, took the saddlebags off. That way we have more access to wiring. When we put the new taillights in, I'm going to have to remove this antenna mount. I don't use my AM/FM radio, I only use Bluetooth, so I'm not really worried about that, or I use my CarPlay. So I'll probably eliminate that antenna holder because that's right where the taillights have to sit on each side. And then under the seat here, they give you the plug-and-play connector to splice into your factory harness, so that instead of running power to these turn signals, you run power to the new Probeams. Alright, so to remove the antenna bracket, this is a 3/16 Allen, so go ahead and take that out, and then you can disconnect the antenna from there. Alright guys, so we just disconnected the stock wires from the harness, and we're going to fish this through the back here that's connected to the stock tail light, and then we're going to pull the stock tail light off and then install the new tail lights, route them up through here, and have them come up on each side and plug into the new harness from Custom Dynamics. You have your left side connector and your right side connector. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the stock wire out first, and then I'll pick the camera back up once we have the new lights installed. So I just taped up around the rear tail light so that when I loosen this up, it doesn't scratch the fender, because when I put the new turn signal eliminator kit on there, I don't want to have rub marks in my stock fender in the paint. So that's why I taped that up there. But we're gonna go ahead and pull off the stock tail light and turn signal bracket right now, and see what kind of wires we have working with under here. So we just got the rear tail light off. There's two 1/2-inch bolts that are holding that on, and make sure you use a shorty socket or a ratchet wrench to get these off. They are a pain in the butt to get up in there in between the tire and the fender, but yeah, there's two 1/2-inch bolts holding on the stock taillight assembly. So we just got that off. Now we're gonna go ahead and install the Custom Dynamics turn signal eliminator kit and see what kind of wiring we have to do to make the LED license plate light up, because right now the only thing we have for power running to the bike is this harness here that I installed in my last video. So that's the only way we have power to the back of the motorcycle right now. So we're gonna try to figure this out. I'll pick the camera back up and let you know what we did. So this is a two-part deal here. You have the mounting bracket that mounts to the fender, and they supply you with two new bolts for that. And then you have the license plate frame that has the LED light in it that you have to wire up for power. White is power, black is ground. And so you go ahead and mount this first, and then once that's mounted up, then you install your license plate. You got to bend your license plate to the frame, go ahead and put that on, and then wire that up after. So let's go ahead and get this mounted up first. So they supply you with two 1/2-inch bolts to mount the frame to the fender. You're going to want to throw some blue Loctite on there before installing these. Alright guys, so we went ahead and installed the Custom Dynamics turn signal eliminator bracket, and now we're getting ready to mount the license plate up and run the power and ground wires through the hole here, and then we're going to splice it into one of the left or right taillights, not sure yet. So I just got my plate on with the new LED plate frame. You had to bend the plate to the curvature of the plate frame, and you also had to put a little notch in your license plate with some tin snips so that the positive and negative wires could go out the back without it getting pinched. So we went ahead and did that, and then ran the wires through the hole, the existing hole in the fender. So now we're going to go ahead and install the left and rear taillights, and then I'll splice into those for power and ground here, and I'll let you guys know which wires I spliced into for constant power. Alright, so they give you an alcohol pad to wipe down the surface where the new taillights stick to with 3M two-sided tape. So go ahead and clean that surface, make sure it's all clean. They also snap in too, so you really don't, like, it's not like the 3M tape is all that's holding those taillights in, but it's definitely good to wipe the surface with alcohol and get a nice clean surface for the 3M tape to stick. As you guys can see, they're marked left and right, so we're going to go ahead and start with the left one. I just peeled the red backing off the two-sided tape. And just like that, they're installed. I'm gonna go ahead and peel the tape. And there you have it, guys. Super clean install. I don't know if you guys can see in the camera, but they fit real nice and flush. And then they're secured with the 3M tape and the 4 clips on each side. And then we're gonna go ahead and run these wires up through the frame to the harness up here. So I just got it all buttoned up. I like the new filler LED taillights and the new flush mount curved plate frame, all from Custom Dynamics. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I will leave a link in the description below to all the parts that I installed on this bike today. Most of you Harley guys know that they're one of the top name brands in the industry as far as LED lights and customization goes. So they have quality products. I did not get paid by them to make this video, so I'm giving an honest review. It's all buttoned up. I want to show you guys where I ran the wires if you guys are interested in doing this yourself. So the wire coming off the left turn signal, I ran up here along the frame, up under here by the battery box, and then out through here. And as you can see, that's where it came out. And then I connected it into the splitter up here, right, that they provide. And then I ran the LED license plate lights, which is just a white and black wire for positive and ground. I ran that up the fender in the fender track. There's like a little gap in here. I ran that all the way up and then came out this hole in the top of the fender here. So you have your positive and negative coming out there. And then I spliced into the left turn signal, or left tail light rather. I spliced into there for power. Your yellow is going to be your power, your constant power, and your black is your ground. Your red wire is for the turn signals and flashers and brake lights. So you do the same setup I did, and you need to find power for your LED license plate light. Tap into the left tail light and tap into, so white would go to yellow and black goes to black. So I used a butt connector and then taped it all together so that no water or anything can get in there and ruin the connection. And then I just tucked it all underneath there, and it looks like factory, guys. Like, this is a really nice, simple, clean setup. If you guys are interested in running these Probeam filler lights and or the flush mount LED license plate light, this is a quick and easy way to install it. It's very clean. You don't see any wires or anything coming out. So yeah, that's basically it. And then I ran the right side up the frame rail as well into here, wrapped it around, and plugged it in right here. So everything is all nice and neat and tidy, and it doesn't look like a hack job. So that's basically it. We're gonna throw the seat back on, throw the saddlebags on, and that's basically gonna wrap up today's video, guys. Alright guys, so there's your running lights, and then there's your brake lights, and then your turn signals, and then your hazards. There you have it, and then obviously you can see the license plate is lit up LED, and they're super bright, guys. I'm very happy with how they turned out. Get a better, closer look here. So yeah, what do you guys think? Comment down below, let me know your thoughts on these new lights. And there's a look at the tail lights with the saddlebags put on. What do you guys think? Comment down below. I'm stoked on how they turned out. I think they're really sharp. They weren't cheap, but Custom Dynamics makes some of the best LED products for these Harleys. But yeah, that's basically gonna wrap up today's video, guys. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate all the support on the channel. Stay tuned, I have a lot more Harley content coming to the channel. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!